So, Brexit Minister Lord Frost's resignation last week over Plan B measures has left Liz Truss fully in the driving seat, amongst other driving seats, it's fair to say, with our negotiations with the EU. So the Foreign Secretary has the daunting task now of trying to resolve the Northern Ireland Protocol and has already come out all guns blazing, adopting Lord Frost's position of threatening to trigger Article 16 if the bloc does not compromise. He didn't get the name Frosty the No Man for no reason at all, did he? But with several other demanding cabinet roles, a rumoured leadership bid and the small matter of her previously supporting Remain, is Truss the right person to send into battle against Brussels? And I'm delighted now to be joined by the one and only, the former Brexit Party MEP turned political social media sensation. It's Mr. Michael Heaver. How are you, Michael?
Oh, making me blush there, Patrick. Thank you.
Good stuff. Right, do you trust in Truss?
Well, look, there's fundamental questions here, aren't there? I mean, first of all, and I think this does matter, Liz Truss did, of course, back Remain at the 2016 referendum. Now, since then, it's fair to say, she became International Trade Secretary. She's been smashing the deals, wherever we look at Japan, wherever we look at New Zealand, wherever we look, or Australia. All developments, of course, that hardline Remainers said wouldn't happen, would take forever. No one would want to do any of these deals. And now, of course, they just trash every single deal that is done. But I must say, Patrick, just before you came to me, I've just seen an emerging story in the Telegraph. The ministers are preparing to scrap an EU ban on pints of sparkling wine, and that Liz Truss is heading this review into hangover EU laws. And I must say, I'll drink to that one.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. What'll it be? I'll have a pint of sparkling wine. Thank you very much. Yeah, you love to see it. So do you think she's actually eyeing up a leadership bid here? Do you think that would be the worst thing in the world? Like you said, she has got deals done, hasn't she, whether she back Remain or not?
Well, look, as with anything else in politics in the world, words are one thing, actions quite another. I mean, let's just assess where we are in terms of the UK's relationship with the EU, because, of course, we've seen the ongoing negotiations with the EU. It feels like they go on and on and on, doesn't it? And Lord Frost, as you said, Frosty the No Man, well, sadly, he's melted. He's no longer there. He is someone, I think, who had a lot of respect from Brexiteers, and rightly so. I'll tell you this, Patrick, Lord Frost was not very popular in Brussels, and the reports that have been emerging are that there are a lot of people in the corridors of the EU that are keen to see the back of him. Now, that isn't actually good in terms of a UK outlook. You want someone that negotiates hard. You want someone that unsettles the other side, that doesn't move in straight lines, that doesn't back down. And so you've got to look at the position now on the Northern Ireland Protocol, where these negotiations are ongoing. We know that there's been talk for a long time now about triggering Article 16. Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, Lord Frost himself have both said the conditions for triggering Article 16 have been met. It hasn't been done. We now hear some of the reports coming out of the negotiation that the UK red line on removing the ECJ jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice out of the Northern Ireland Protocol completely. We're now hearing that red line the UK government may have backed down on that. And the rumour again is that though Lord Frost talked about other things, didn't he? He talked about the government's plan B and things like this for being reasons as to why he felt he had to resign. Could it be that the government have gone soft in these negotiations? Yeah. Well, Liz Truss has already said, still, again, that Article 16 is on the table. But as I said, actions speak a lot louder than words.
They do indeed. Very, very quickly, Michael, because I'm starting to get shouted at a bit here in my ear, but very quickly, how long do you think Boris Johnson will still be in a job for?
I think Boris Johnson's been counted out a lot of times in the past. He is someone that, has bounced back many, many times. But what I would say on the ECHR, when we look at the illegal migration crisis, the UK needs to be leaving the ECHR, as Theresa May said, when she was Home Secretary. Boris Johnson, if the government are going to get a handle on illegal migration and stop allowing people that come to the country illegally to stay, we need to get the hell out of the ECHR. And tinkering around the Human Rights Act ain't going to cut it.